Welcome back to the SDLA, where we pick characters from all forms of comics, movies, books, anime, and more against one another in battle. Now, this week, what we have for you is DC Comics superhero Nightwing pitted up against Dark Horse Comics vigilante X. Now this week, we also have something a little bit different for you. Normally we have a judge. This time around, we decided not to have one to actually let our audience be the judge. So we want to hear from you. Please, after the arguments are done, comment below in the video and let us know who you think won, whether it was Nightwing or whether it was X. Now after that little explanation there, let's get right into these battles. Tell me about Dick Grayson. Is he the GOAT?
He is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time, the best ever. Alright. So my character is Dick Grayson. I'm using him as Nightwing, not the modern Rick Grayson or the Grayson variant. Nightwing is a former Robin. Apprentice to Batman. He grew up, he went through the Teen Titans as their leader, and now he is full-fledged superhero in his own right, working out of Bloodhaven. This is kind of pre-destroyed Bloodhaven Grayson that I am using.
Alright. And I will be using X, the character from the Dark Horse Comics series. He is a vigilante, an anti-hero. He's very good at what he does normally. It's similar to, he's kind of an answer to Batman in the Dark Horse universe, more or less, but with a lot more violence and willingness to kill. So
Killing. He is a psychopath.
I mean, only a little bit.
Only a little bit.
It's fine, and he has a regenerative healing factor.
That is superheroes. All right.
So we're in Chicago.
Chi-Town. I think night is only logical.
Night is logical.
No prep, because we both have very prep-heavy characters, and we want this to be a brawl. And that is our matchup.
Yep. And then we are doing just a slight little variation on the normal matchup, where my character X is looking to basically take out and put the second slash on a villain, more or less, which is more or less his marking for death. And so Grayson will be there to try and stop that, but we'll also be getting into a bit of a tussle as well.
As Grayson does.
Yeah.
All right, and who starts? Let's. I pulled out the Flip app. I did not. All right. The globe is me. One is you. Globe, I start.
All right.
Shoot. Okay, so you are going to be coming to put the second X on someone. Obviously, we both know where they are, but we have no preparation. So you're not going to be any more equipped for this fight than I am, which is not to say we will not both be equipped for the fight. But I will be coming in, as Grayson does. He is best under pressure. He's fine with little or no prep. He's going to come in and do what he does, and he's going to go straight in for the guy. He's going to work best when he is head-to-head, protecting the person, because he can deflect bullets. He's fought different people who can do what you do. He was Batman at one time. This isn't the Grayson version I'm using, but that just shows his potential that he does have the skill level on par with anyone with what you can do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in, I'm going to immediately basically set up an exit route with this guy. I'm gonna be protecting him along the way, using my acrobatics, using the environment, I'm guessing we're probably going to be starting in a building as it does. So I'm going to bust in. I'm going to use tables, desks, chairs, whatever might be there, fling them at you. I've faced people the likes of Ra's al Ghul. I've faced Blockhead. I've faced Blockbuster. I've faced many people who are probably better than you. You are coming to murder. I don't think that you're going to be murdering me because we will have if this is a shared universe, we will have heard of each other, and you'll know that I'm one of the good guys. You don't want to mark me for death. I'm doing the same thing you do, just a little bit cleaner.
All right. So, yes, coming into this, X will know about you to an extent, just like you would know about me as far as that goes. We both have experience in the city, and yes, I'm not there to kill you. It doesn't mean I'm not willing to wound you and like slow you down in any way like that, because that's something that he's done before when other people have gotten in his way. He doesn't want to kill them, but he will basically take them out of the battle so that they cannot interrupt his work. So he is more than willing to like slice a leg or anything along those lines to slow you down. And as far as slowing me down in this fight with his regenerative factor, there's a ton of stuff you can try and throw at me and all that, but he'll be able to basically plow through almost all of it. And with his factor, it's a weird thing where the blood like heals him and it learns from the heals, so it only heals quicker with the same wounds. So if you're hitting me with I don't even know what
Wingdings.
Yeah. So if you're hitting me with those, he'll be able to kind of bust through that, and it's going to only get easier for him as time goes on. So you have your exit plan. We're both extremely good in the city, but X is also like a master of stealth, so he's going to know where to kind of work through the shadows, get through all this, and I understand you're trained by Batman. I know the shadow stuff. But that's his whole entire life, where Grayson is a bit more out in the open than what normal Batman is. X is more than willing to stick in the shadows, be able to take out from various areas. He's a master of like guerrilla warfare, so he knows all of those tactics that he can use to his advantage to get through, wound you to take you out, and just keep you away as he puts the second slash on the guy and kills him more or less. So that's what X is going to come in doing.
Alright, so my main answer to your healing factor is actually the Court of Owls. I have faced the Court of Owls. The Court of Owls have regenerative abilities like you do. Grayson was not even a little bit prepared for anything they had to offer. They came out of nowhere. Grayson still was able to disable. Once he saw that they had that healing factor, he kind of went a little bit more all out. He knows how to handle himself in situations with superhuman people. As far as disabling you, yes, I understand your blood. You can't be harmed in the same way twice, basically, is the gist of it. I have an answer to everything. I have my Eskrima sticks, I have my shock suit, I have my wingdings, I have all sorts of stuff. I am Batman's prodigy, basically. I have the utility belt or the utility bracers to go with it.
Yes, you have a lot of things, and it's nothing that X hasn't had to deal with in the form of his universe's stuff before, whether it's being blown up, shot, stabbed, cut down, anything along those lines. The man has outlasted just about anything that anyone can do to him, including like extended torture periods where he would just get... Sorry.
No, you're good.
I didn't realize that. I'll give it a couple seconds and then I'll go back in.
You want to just restart? I don't know.
We'll just give it a few seconds. I'll start in just a second here. Alright, so... yeah, basically, he's gone through extended torture period times where he's been able to last through it, and then once he breaks free of that, he's pretty much back to what would be considered his 100% again.
Yeah.
So there's no real slowing him down from what you have to that. And with him, he will be bringing guns that are a normal thing for him. The sword is a normal thing for him to bring. So he's going to be hitting you from the shadows. You aren't going to see exactly where he is at all times. So he's going to be able to knock you off of this villain. And I'm going to basically take him out with that second slash so quickly that you won't even be able to react after I've wounded you. So it's just going to be me getting through and killing him while you're dealing with your bum leg. Now those were some pretty good arguments on either side of it. Who do you think won? Was it the Batman protege Nightwing, or was it the violent vigilante from Arcadia, X? Please let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoy our arguments, if you've watched our past videos, please like and subscribe to our channel. We have a new video for you every Saturday, pitting two characters from comics or wherever against one another in battle. So, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time on the SDLA.